YouTube, we are back. Hello. Welcome on in. I think this is video number 4 on the channel. Um, like I said, welcome in. This video is going to be acting as kind of a checks and balance for what we have been up to since opening our presents, post Christmas, post Zero Chill Part 6 promo. Um, as you can see in the top right, we have a little bit more coin total than last time. I believe in the last video or two, we were somewhere between 500k and 1.6, 1.7 mil. Have a little bit more coin than that this time, just a little bit. And what I kind of want to do is go over what I've been doing to make coin. Obviously, it took a while to clean out our binder from the 340 something present opening, but I kind of want to go over what I've been up to and what you guys can be doing right now post Zero Chill, post Christmas, heading into the playoff promo, heading into Team of the Year on the horizon, and heading into the new year of 2025 here in Madden Ultimate Team. So what we're going to do in this video is just kind of hang out. I'm going to show you some different filters that I've been rocking, that have been making me absolute tons of coin. I've been telling a lot of people on stream, which by the way, we've been streaming again every day on twitch.tv, baked_tato as our handle over there. So should highly recommend checking us out. But I've been telling everyone I've been kind of sniping everything from 88s to 93s. That's about 5 or 6 different overalls, obviously, but those are kind of like where I'm pitching my tent, and I'll kind of show you what filters I've been rocking for those. We're recording this video a little early in the morning, so we may be able to get away with some cheats during the auction house here. And what I mean by that is when I go 90 to 91 in the previous video, I showed you to go by our divisions, right? To show you the newest cards. However, with it being so early in the morning, we may be able to get away with doing only all offense, all defense, which it looks like we're going to, because main page 90 to 91s, you see newest is already showing us 52 minutes. So we're going to be able to do a little bit of a different video here. At different times of the day, you'll be able to get away with only being able to do all offense, all defense, instead of having to break down the filters even more so. The way I look at it and the best way I can explain it to you guys is what you want to do here on the left side is have as few filters or few data put in as possible, because it's just easier to refresh and it's easier for you to get to point A and point B to be able to flip cards. So like if you have to do all offense 90 to 91s and then you start having to add divisions or team and then maybe even program, like if you have 3 or 4 different things over here on the left side put in filter wise, it just makes things more complicated. You never really know if you're seeing the newest cards. You never really know, if you're seeing the best cards possible at any given time. The simpler the better. So when we're able to only rock 2 filters over here, whether it be super early in the day, super early at night, or for whatever reason just a lull period in the day, I highly recommend hopping on and sniping. So we're running some all offense, all defense, 90 to 91, 92 to 93, and we'll sprinkle in a little bit of 88 to 89 filter for you guys. But this is literally all I've been doing the last few days. Actually just finished a stream up, and we were rocking this on stream. We're able to grab a couple 90, 91s, 92s, 93s. I'll go ahead and show you my recent bids before we get into the actual sniping aspect. But going into the newest here, let's see. We're able to grab a 90 for 55k, a 90 here fullback, so he goes for a little bit more for 70k, 65, 92 for almost minimum. We've been able to grab a lot of these 92s for bare minimum right now, which if you don't know, 92 overalls are going for about 104k bare minimum, which all that means is that's the minimum you have to be able to post a specific overall for. So each overall has a corresponding minimum that they must be posted for on the auction house. You can't go below that. EA has put that in the game this year, and it may have even been in last year, but I'll be honest with you guys, I fell out of love with Madden rather quickly last year, so don't quote me on that one. Got a Mike Allstott here for 245. Should be able to get him off for close to 300. I think I still have him. Don Terry Poe for 4. Should be able to get him off close to 475, 480. Just a bunch of different snipes here. You see some 90s for 50k, some 91s for 74. Just a random assortment of cards that we've been trying to grab. So we'll go ahead and show you guys I guess real quick, I can show you what I still got on the auction house. Some of those I think I still have. Yeah, so we still got like that Emerson, that Bowles, that Icky Woods, another Chris Long still. That all stat we still had that we bought for I think 240 or so. I'm gonna try to get 3 for it. A couple cards, obviously, that we're still just trying to flip, but these should all sell. I have no doubt that when I buy cards with intent to sell them, they sell. I would say at a rate of anywhere from 80 to 90% of the time first go around. If I have to relist cards or you have to relist cards, the good news for us is it doesn't cost anything. So there's really no downside to ever having to maybe overprice a couple K to try to see if you can extract some more out of the people who don't know how to filter on this auction house. So all we're going to do 90 to 91s, very simple. I showed this in the last video, but all we're doing is just seeing what main page specific overalls are going for. So 90 overalls we see here going for about 70K. Probably could get about 72K for them as something just sold there on the bottom right. So we'll say 70 to 72K, keeping that in the back of our mind. 91, we see the first 91 here is actually 84.5, 86K, 88. So we'll say, 86K. I usually like to go the second card I see. So we see all these are like the same price. So I'm going to go ahead and price 90s at about 72K. I'm going to price 91s at about 86K. So just keeping that in the back of our mind. That means if you have a similar auction house to this right now, 90 overalls post-tax, you're going to be getting about 64 to 65K back. 91 overalls, you're going to be getting about 77 to 78K back. So I'm looking to get 91s, I would say around 70K and under right now. I'm looking to get 90 overalls, I would say about 58, 57, 58K and under. As for 92s, let's take a look at that auction house real quick. Main page looking at about 138, 139, which is what I've been selling at them regularly. I'm looking, I would say, buy any 92s under about 115K or so. Post-tax, 139 minus the 10% tax, which would be 13.9K, would give us about 125,000 coins. If I can buy any card I see for 115, 116, 117 and under, I'll gladly take my 8 to 10K and move on. 93s, it's looking like the minimum here is this Rashad White, 250K. Seems a little low because of the time of day, so I know these are going for about 260. With that being said, I'd probably be looking to grab any 92s I see under like 210K. So we'll keep all that data in mind. We'll go ahead and just kind of bounce around between all offense, all defense on these various overalls. And we'll see if we can find anything early morning. There's definitely a lot to be had no matter the time of day. You kind of just got to, take what you can get and go with it. We do see here a Demarion Overshaw. We actually will go ahead and buy that because we know we can sell them for about 250 to 260. We see this for 210. If I sold it for 250 post-tax, I'd be getting back 225K. We see here 1 hour ago it sold for 293. So we'll go ahead and throw this up for that 259 range. See if it sells. If it does, we'll make a quick 15 to 20K on that card. Maybe a little more, actually, close to 25K. But shouldn't have any problem flipping that 93. Like I said, it's a little early in the morning, so that's the only reason why the market and the auction house is a little lessened. But don't let that deter you from grabbing snipes and still holding on to them. Let's see here. Anything here we're seeing? Nope, doesn't look like anything there. And we are seeing... Well, arguably we are seeing the newest cards. We see how it says 55 minutes here. We may have to already adjust this filter as it gets to the later portion of the morning hours. Let's see here. 92 to 93s we're having no problem with. So we know this all offense, all defense filter for 92 to 93s is working. Let's see if 90 to 91s, 55. So what if we go ahead and just... For devil's advocate here, if we get rid of all offense, and if I go to AFC North to see if that Joe Thomas at 55 minutes is the newest card, is that what we're going to see? Okay. What about if I go AFC South? Is there anything lessened than 55 minutes that we wouldn't see on that previous filter? 11 hours, 45 minutes. AFC East. So sometimes you'll run into these gray areas where you can't really tell if you're looking at the newest card or not. And what I mean by that is if you're on 90 to 91s, right, and you see, based off of just the credentials we have plugged in here on the left-hand side, you see that 54 minutes is the newest 90 to 91 all offense card, that should raise a red flag in your head because we're looking for 59, 58, 57 minutes. So we have to do a little bit of investigating to see if there really hasn't been a 90 overall on all offense in the entire game of Madden posted in the last 6 minutes. I still can't really tell based off of just looking by division. So we're going to go ahead and flip this over to all defense. And we're going to see what we can find over here on this side of the auction house. Let's see here. Go AFC East. The South. We might just have to do a rotation through the divisions to see. Still 11 hours. You can never really tell with 7, 11 hours or 23-hour cards because they can be very... Like if we click on this, how long has this been up for? It's been up for 3 minutes, so technically it is a newer card than 6 minutes, obviously. So this filter's being a little bit finicky when it comes to the time of the day that we're on this, but you can see here certain filters, division by division, are well under that 6-7 minute range that we see that Joe Thomas at. So 90 to 91s, we may just need more of a surplus to come in on. What did we say 90 to 91s were selling for? Was it 70K? 72? I'm already forgetting my numbers. 72. So we see that AFC West there at 60K. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pull the trigger on this. If we can get 72 for it, that means we'll be getting about 64, 65K post back. 4 to 5K is nothing to sneeze at, but we should be able to go ahead and grab this with relative ease. Throw it up for an hour, see if it sells. If it doesn't, relist it. I know, like I said, the market and the auction house slowly creeps up as the day goes on, so kind of want to give you different perspective as to what the auction house is looking like throughout the course of a given day. This is a good testament to what, for you early morning people, what we may be doing on the auction house at this time. Let's go check 92 to 93s. Got to clean this filter up a little bit. It's so messy right now, going just division by division. For the 90 to 91s, flick this off real quick, see what we can find. And 92 to 93s have really been my mainstay, my bread and butter. If you've been coming through the live streams, you know how much I've been flipping 92 and 93s. They have been so fruitful, so good. I feel like they're the most sneaky, underrated filter that people know about, but just don't take the time to put in the effort and the work in. I don't know if it's because people don't want their coins tied up in cards that are 1 to 200 to sometimes 300K in value per snipe. They may want to put their eggs in a different basket, which is totally understandable, and they may want to go a little smaller when it comes to, 20, 30, 50, 75K cards instead of 1 to 3 to 400K cards, which I get. But coin is coin. Scared coin, doesn't make coin. You got to be able to spend to make some coins. So, and the best way to do that is literally, like I said in the previous video, just to jump in the deep end, just to kind of walk in and see what's going on, see what you can find. These YouTube videos hopefully act as like a blueprint or a template for people that need a little more kind of in-depth look at what's going on. Or like I said, feel free to stop by a Twitch stream. Feel free to join the Discord link. I'll leave it in the description again. Message me on Twitter, tweet at me, DM me over there. I'll leave that in the description as well. Or just leave a comment on this video. I try to engage with every comment or as many as I can. If you do have questions, I would love to try to explain this to you better. But there really is nothing better than making coin, not having to spend money, not having to give your hard-earned dollar to these people. This is a great buy, by the way. A 65,000 coins, zero chill. I know this goes for more because snow is still high in demand. This is just something you'll learn with the auction house. As you see, 2 minutes ago, one of this sold for 100,000 coins. So that is a very quick 25,000 coin come up. Again, stuff like that, be patient. You will pick up subtleties. You will pick up nuances of like, why did he buy a 90 overall for 65K when main page is 72? He's basically breaking even on that card. Well, because that's a zero chill card. And as you see in the top of your screen, there's an extra currency that we've been using called Snow, the zero chill promo. It's all relevant to why cards like that may be going for more. So stuff like that you'll have to kind of grasp and understand if you don't already. Again, that's stuff that we can work on. Be patient. Don't trip up over not understanding kind of little off the cuff stuff like that. And also, that stuff might not be around for too much longer with the Zero Chill Part 6 promo and Christmas, the holiday season, snow currency. All that is going to be fading out here in the coming days to the coming week. So just be patient. And again, we'll teach you what we need to teach you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys kind of just hanging out here and you know, allowing me to show you guys what I do on a daily basis. If I'm not recording a YouTube video, I'm probably live on Twitch. If I'm not live on Twitch, I'm probably just, you know, sharpening my craft. And I have a few tables and Excel spreadsheets and some raw data that I like to kind of play with to make sure I'm on top of my game when it comes to recording content and, you know, showcasing why the market is what it is. So I take this very seriously. I put a lot of time in and effort, and I really do appreciate you guys bearing with me over the course of these first 3 YouTube videos, this one being our 4th, as well as the many years we spent doing this over on Twitch. So let's see here if we can find anything else real quick before we wrap this video up. Been going for about almost 20 minutes now. Definitely a good length video. I like to make sure I try to keep it small and condensed enough to where people don't, you know, lose the attention span, but at the same time I want to be informative and not just make a quick go, because I think it helps when people can see, you know, a little bit of what I'm doing in real time. So definitely want to use this as a template, like I said, for people who need a little bit of background noise, or they just want to see something and be able to pause, go back, repeat, and see what we got going on. So let's see here. We did have a couple things, looks like sell in the bottom right hand corner. We can go check that out here in a second. I do want to do a few more rotations just because you never know what's going to get popped up here. Nothing going on there. And sometimes you will have moments like this, guys. There's no sugarcoating that. You're going to have, you know, 5, 10, 15 minutes at a time where you might not even see a snipe. Sometimes you may see the snipes and just miss them, and other times you may not see them. It really just depends, obviously, on the time of the day, you know, what content is out at that time, how much coins you have accessible to snipe, obviously what filters you're rocking, how in demand certain cards are or certain promos are. It just comes with the name of the game. So please don't be discouraged if, you know, you're sitting there for 5, 10, 15 minutes and you don't see any snipes. It genuinely happens. I mean, you have lulls just like anything in life where you're going to have to be stagnant. But the trick is just being persistent, you know? Like I said, having YouTube videos, having Twitch streams, having a podcast, music, whatever, a TV show, a documentary, whatever you can be doing on top of sniping and putting your diligent time into this, I would highly recommend kind of attacking it from both angles. So again, don't be discouraged. Take your time. Again, if you have questions, feel free to ask. Doesn't look like there's anything there. A couple of those ghost cards really interest me, which are those purple cards, because again, they have snow currency attached to them, and sometimes you can manipulate the price on these snow cards. They get a little bit more out of the paying customer. So doesn't look like we're going to find maybe anything else at this given time of the day, but we got a snipe or two, not too bad. We explained the filter. We're kind of showing the thought process, which is the moral of the story. So we're going to head and hop out of here, see if anything's sold. Do we have anything sold? No, it looks like actually just a couple auctions. Oh, we did have our Julius Peppers sell for 595,000 coins, which I believe we bought for low fives. We'll go ahead and check that real quick. That was a card I bought overnight, just trying to sell. Yeah, this cornerback Peppers sold for 595 post-tax. Probably got about 542, 543K back. And let's see what we happen to get him for, just in case you were wondering. We bought him for 495, so made about 40 to 50K on that card. Again, just rocking that same filter I was showing you, 92 to 93, all offense, all defense. And if you need to, go a little more in depth when it comes to division by division. Not too much else to go over. I don't know, for those of you wondering, what our current coin total is. We do have almost a full auction house of stuff, so I'm hoping we're pushing that 19 and a half mil and change. I'd love to get to 20 mil. If you don't know, I kind of just got back into Madden and Madden Ultimate Team about 3 weeks ago for the Zero Chill program and for presents. And we're at about 8 mil, 8.5 mil. So if we can have a nice, 11, 12 mil come up in about a 3-week span, I'll take that. That's more than enough for me to be able to kind of fluently work the auction house for the coming weeks, coming months. And we didn't have to spend anything to do it, just our hard-earned time. So real quick, I do want to thank you guys for hanging out. Like I said, this video is going to be wrapping up here momentarily, but I do want to thank you guys for watching. The channel's been growing rapidly. We actually did just hit 200 subscribers on the channel. We've been getting a lot of views, a lot of new people kind of funneling in from both the Twitch streams and from Twitter. So I do appreciate you guys, and if you made it this far in the video, I really hope you do consider sticking around, maybe dropping a like, maybe dropping a comment, because it really would mean a lot, and that does really help our channel grow. Feel free to spread the word as well if you do have any friends that are looking to make coins or hang out. And yeah, I'm going to be kind of working on some other videos I have in mind. A video I'll kind of tease this right now. A video I do have upcoming is, there's actually a few sets I've been working on. I know, set building in 2024, almost 2025. Not the meta you would think, but there's actually a few really, really, really good, laid back, methodical, and easy sets where you can make 10, 20, 30, 40, sometimes 50K plus if you are patient enough and build these sets from scratch. So we're going to go ahead and try to get a video together, maybe of the top 3 to 5 sets in the game that I recommend you do if you're not, having success just on the auction house like we just showed in this video. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Looking forward to you guys in the next one. Take care, boys. Peace.